just means you do a burnout the moment you step foot outside the showroom door. Howdy, y'all. We're going to pick up a new car. It's a little bit different than the rest of the collection. And I'm excited for y'all to see it. I got my best jean overalls on. And anyway, follow us. We're gonna go get it. Are you feeling right now? Listen, we're on our way to pick up a new car. I don't necessarily agree with the name of the car. I don't like those evil spirits. But I think the car is gonna go real fast and make lots of good noises. It's a limited edition car. That's always good. I can't say the name of the car without summoning evil spirits. This here Ferrari, what? Why are you beeping at me? Weird. The car I'm going to pick up right now has, I think, 300 more horsepower than this here Ferrari that we're driving around. So these Ferraris, they're built with Japanese precision, and that's why they beep so much, because the Japanese are really good at making good, fast cars. It's a ripper for a family car. The government's trying to take away all our freedoms. The government and Mark Cuban, I saw him on the Shark Tank. Government and Mark Cuban are trying to take away our freedoms. This is a workhorse. Okay. We are going to put this to the test. So the car we're picking up, though, I mean, look, there's a Corvette, there's a Mustang. Those are darn tootin' good cars. Darn tootin' they are. This car has way more power, and there is no replacement for displacement, which means more power. We got some fancy cars around here. Hey guys, we're here to pick up my dream car, and it's the Dodge Satan. The Dodge Satan 17. You can't say demons, because that summons the evil spirits. So we have a new Dodge Satan that we're adding to the garage, okay? So this is Travis. Travis is gonna show us around, as he told me to buy this car. And he's gonna show us around some of the, he's gonna show us some of the benefits of owning a Dodge Satan and what it's all about. So why don't we go inside this fancy car dealership and let's check it out.
All right, let's go.
Okay. It says don't touch, so don't touch it, all right, Tate?
Okay.
See that sign right
Noted.
there? Yeah, you cannot touch this car. How do we not touch it if we have to get in it and drive it away?
Oh, that's interesting you say that.
This is the Dodge Satan. What's so special about this car?
Well, this car is packed with 1,000 horsepower. It does come factory with race tires. You'll have to try it out for yourself.
How long do those last? 30, 40,000?
About 30 seconds.
30 seconds? I told you these guys, they ran out of money. They put fake tires on the back. Are these legal?
You can do a burnout, get the tires hot, and pop a wheelie. So
Look at this. So then they even put Satan's face on the side of the car, which is, I'm gonna have to remove that when I go to church. Hold on, I gotta get it off, Satan. Get thee clean, Satan. Okay.
Yep, you get
Oh, cool.
two keys. I guess
Hey, listen.
maybe you could change that to Satan on the back
We need
here.
to change that to Satan. Demon just sounds too scary for the little kids. It's brand new. Look at this right here. It's only got 12 miles on the car. So I wonder what the break-in period is like. I wonder if the break-in is just because there's so few miles, if it's just here to the end of the driveway so that I can do burnouts because it's already broken in. I mean, they put 12 miles on the gosh darn thing. I mean, it's basically a used car at this point. Let's do a little AWS. A&W root beer. Those videos where they make sound. Oh, that was lovely. Lovely. Oh, look at this. The rubber banded onto the shift knob. Look at this right here. Look at that. That's lovely. Caution. Low speed required when loading or unloading vehicle for transportation. I gotta be honest with you. When you're unloading and loading a car for transportation, you usually don't use high speed to do that. It just don't make no sense. Look, here's one more. The little plastic pieces. My first time buying a new car, so, well, first time today buying a new car. Hey, that's nice. Why would they put a barcode on the mirror? That is a very strange occurrence, if I do say so myself. Oh, there's back seats. Oh, there are back seats. You asked me about that, Mr. Anderson, and I told you I didn't know or I didn't think so. Legit, there's 3 seats in the back. This is a family hauler. Let's sell the Escalade, the Yaris, the Purisangbe, the Tacoma, the Sprinter van, and the Baja truck, and the Land Cruiser, because we've got our new family vehicle now. Why don't you come look at the trunk to see how many hay bales we can fit back here. There we go. My grandparents had a Ford Crown Vic before the police made them cool and popular, and their Crown Vic had a trunk just like this. They used to put me in the back for long road trips. I never had more space in my entire life.
No, you don't have to do that.
No, I gotta, look, when I take my kids, one of them has to ride back here
Oh.
for the road trip.
Oh, so you're just making sure.
Making sure that it works out okay. Okay, ready? Can you close that for me?
Yep.
I'm a little bit bigger than when I was 8.
All right, I'll make sure you fit all right.
Thank you.
2 hours later.
Hey, look, between when I was 8 and now, they put a handle in the car that allows you to open up if your grandparents forget about you on a road trip. Listen, while I'm here picking up the Dodge Satan, we decided to buy another car, and the folks, the fine folks, I should say, not just folks, they are the finest of the fine. They managed to procure me this car behind me from adding another car and yet to be disclosed. In case you got to do your fancy computer stuff and blur it out, okay? If you guys think you know what I just bought behind me, I want you to post it in the comments. I have never ever seen a motor with the devil on it. This is very disturbing. You know why they call it the demon? Or,
No, whoa. Hey, watch your words. Watch your words.
He who shall not be named. Do you know why they call it the Satan 170?
I don't. Why do they call
Neither
that?
do I. I'm just asking you.
170 proof ethanol fuel mixture inspires its name.
Okay, so the 170 proof. Do you know what I like about the 170 part of it is when we make moonshine, you can also get it to 170 proof. And that means 1 single teaspoon of my moonshine and you're out for days. Hey Travis, where's the carburetor? This is the latest and greatest technology from Dodge. This will be my second Dodge vehicle. I had the TRX before, and I beat the living tar out of that truck, and it just took it and kept on ticking. This car has even more power, although I think it has a similar fuel injected motor, and so this one has that big old supercharger on top of it, and it even says it on the side, supercharger hemi. And so, yep. Not only did they build a car called the Satan, they are adding alcohol to it, alcohol injectors. And I guess they have a real drinking problem wherever they make these cars because they're putting alcohol in it. That's unfortunate. One of the headlights is missing. This is my first startup in my Dodge Satan 170. Now we're gonna go see what she'll do on the street. Okay, we're trying to figure out how to warm up the tires here. Ready? Activate line lock. Now I'm taking my foot off. What the hell? cluster. Line lock.
Oh, it says line lock unavailable, new vehicle.
Oh, darn it, heck! I am madder than a hornet's nest.
You have to line lock it yourself with your
Okay,
foot on the
well,
brake.
We can try. Let me show you a couple other things though. Here's the drag options. See, trans brake. Well, that's a very liberal ideology in the settings of this vehicle. Trans brake. Okay, we'll just skip that one. I don't know if it's going to let us, but I'm going to do 1 foot on the brake and 1 foot on the gas so we can warm these tires up properly here at the dealership. I feel like the #1 rule of any new car is burn out as hard as you can in the parking lot of the dealer in which you purchased that car. Are you ready? Here we go. Freaking off. Wow. That is definitely faster than my 77 El Camino. This is a very fast weapon, and I am grateful that I have the driving skills to be able to utilize this to its full potential. But gosh darn, this is a fast car. And what's really interesting is when I have a vehicle that says alcohol only injected, when they pull me over and they say, have you been drinking anything? I'm going to have to be honest with them. I'm going to have to say, well, me, sir, no, but this here vehicle has ingested a lot of alcohol. Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Wow. The whole back end just squats. I wonder if you can hear that supercharger whine. Holy snackies. They still want us not cop. Okay, good. They said if you make the wrong first impression, you will never be friends with that person. So, the first impression on this car is we are going to be best friends forever, because this car is everything that I want in a car. It is fast, it is plush, and it hauls hay bales. There's always two things I do every time I acquire a new vehicular. One is I do a big smoky burnout in the parking lot, but the second, most obviously, is I get my favorite nutritious food, and that is why we are here at Taco Bell.
What is this? That's kind of weird for like a...
I got this, so there's box tops that you can rip off, and you can collect a number of them and send them in for a prize. And so I spent many years collecting box tops, and I sent in, and they sent me this thing. It's such a stupid watch. Can't even read the daggone time. Look at this. Look at this thing. Like, there's no numbers on the watch. But my wife said, well, look, if you're gonna go into the big city, you should wear a big city watch. And so, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I mean, look, they didn't even have enough money to finish the back of this watch. They put this cheap, crappy sticker on it. I don't know. You can see if the camera can pick it up. It's some weird, I think, Brazilian or French company. It's like Audemars Piguet. Audemars Piguet. This is the first of many days to come where this alcoholic car will be driven to the point of being sober here soon. Thank you for following along, and this is Hillbilly Ron bidding you a good day. Subscribe now, and Thank you. I think one of the most disappointing things about this vehicle is there is not a single gun rack in the back seat. So anyone watching this video, if you guys have access to a Dodge Satan rear gun rack, I will gladly put it in my vehicle, because I am a huge Second Amendment supporter, and that's no joke, because it is in the Bill of Rights, and I always have a gun on me, and that's in addition to these two guns. I'm literally talking like this to myself in my car. We have hit a new level of crazy on social media. Because Supercar Ron is now dressed up like a freaking hillbilly with my overalls on, although to be completely honest with you, I happen to really like these overalls. Why in these Sam Hill? Oh, that's why. My AC is off and blowing warm air on me. That is a beautiful dog. He's taking a dump in the yard right next to the 4-year-old. And if they ask, has anyone been drinking? The answer is yes, because this vehicle says alcohol on it. And I think that I should always be honest with law enforcement when they ask me those questions.